Been watching a lot of YouTube videos on building catfish noodles or jugs or whatever you call it, but I'm building me some. I'm finna go throw them out tomorrow evening, and we're gonna see if we can't catch some of these big catfish down here on Sinclair. There's a lot of different ways you could build these. I watched a lot of different videos on the way people build them, and I chose to build mine with the eye bolt. Got a nut, 15-inch noodle, 2-foot piece of pipe, 3/4, cap on the top, and with weight in it. And I watched a lot of different videos. I think this is an awesome idea. You put the weight in there, you set it, you leave it up here when you lay it in the water, and when the fish hits it, it stands up and slides down, and it stands up like this the whole time. And you can see it for a lot farther distance, especially in the dark. But this is what it's gonna kind of look like. Gonna have the cap with the hook at the bottom. I'm gonna put my noodle all the way down like this, where then you got kind of a handle at the top. Put the cap on the top, so you got something to grab. If it's sitting in the water like that and the fish is going along, come by and grab it and pick him up. That's plenty enough noodle to float to wear a fish down. I got 15 of them. I bought enough stuff to make 15 noodles, pipe, and caps, and hooks and everything. And I got they 1/4-inch eye bolts. They come with a nut. I bought washers, but they were too little, but I have a plentiful supply of sheet metal screws with washers with a metal cap and a rubber bottom, so they're even better. So I took a bunch of them off, and they'll go right on there, like so, if y'all can see it. Kind of had to push it in there and get the nut started on it. Well, there we go. Got to get enough thread for it to bite. Get it started. 11mm socket, a little impact. Drive him home. There you go. That'll help seal it too. I'm gonna put glue in there, a lot of extra glue to run down around that bolt, and it'll help seal it up. You ain't got to buy all that silicone and all that mess. That's just extra money. The glue will seal it if you put a washer on it. It don't matter if it's a metal washer. Just put a little extra glue in there where it kind of fills the bottom of that cap. Sticky pipe on there. Good to go. You don't need silicone. Leave it at hardwood stuff. But I drilled a hole a little bit smaller than the bolt, and it'll actually thread into the pipe. Just start it like that. Get a screwdriver. Run him down and it'll thread right in there. Cut its own thread. And you put your washers on there and your nut. Stick your washer down in there. I'm kind of glad I got these sheet metal screws, because these washers will seal it off even more with the glue, so I ain't worried about it getting full of water at all. They're just a little bit of a pain to get started. But once they do though, they go in there pretty good. I thought it did. There we go. There you go. This one wants to be a bear. Might have some plastic in the threads in it to grab. I think I got it then. Oh yeah, there she go. Drive him down in there. But I got everything cut. I got all my hook ends built. Well, I gotta put the nuts and the washers on the rest of them, but I ain't gonna bore y'all with all the assembly and the cutting. We're gonna go start to finish from building the noodles to fishing them, catching the fish, cleaning, cooking. I got a bunch of catfish, crappie heads and a couple bass heads that I saved from last year when I caught crappie and stuff. I saved all the heads frozen just for this purpose. I was gonna build these noodles last year, but I never got around to it. But we're going catfishing this year, so we'll see y'all on the water. Next time you see me, we'll be fishing. So hopefully it don't rain tomorrow evening. We're gonna get down in tomorrow evening and put these jugs out. Maybe we'll catch some big ones. Hopefully. Big old blue cat, be nice. Maybe big old flatty. I got a cast net too. I might catch some shad, we'll see. But anyway, I got pink ones too. Pink and blue, that's all docile. I got the big noodles. Touch on that. With this kind of the little hole, but the big thick noodles. I can't remember. They called mega noodles at the Family Dollar. That's what they was called. They're real dense too. These are the ones you want. The little bitty ones, they alright, but a big fish gets on there, he's gonna take it. He's gonna be gone. He'll take it down for a long time. You gotta chase him forever. But you get these big fatties, you wear him down a little bit. You can get your hands on him. But all right. So now I got all my nuts and washers on my end cap done. That's what they look like. Got my rebar. I cut some rebar. I think that's, I don't know, 1/2 inch rebar. My dad has a bunch of it laying around the house, but you can use whatever. There's a fit inside that pipe. I cut them 3 inches long. Pretty good little weight. So when it tips up, it'll slide to the bottom and keep the noodle standing straight up. And what else? We got our line. Get braid. If you get like the nylon line, make sure it says braided. See that? If it's not braided, the catfish like to spin. It's gonna fray it and it's gonna unwind it. If it's not braided, it's not gonna last. You're gonna have to replace it. This will last much longer. I was gonna do mono, like 50-pound mono, but I had some jugs in the past we made and we used this. This is probably the same braided nylon stuff from Walmart, Hyper Tub brand, and it done real good. Caught a lot of fish on it.
Are you still baby Alan?
Got the swivels. Big barrel swivels, 5/0 Eagle Claw circle hooks. So I'm gonna put one together right quick. I ain't putting all of them together on video because that take too long, but I'll put one of them together and show y'all what we got going on. PVC glue, pipe, noodle, weight. I'm having to do this in the house because it's raining outside. I don't recommend.
It's sponge room too.
I don't recommend using this glue in the house, but I ain't got no choice. I got to get them done. I'm going fishing tomorrow. But put your glue in there. Just put a good bit in there where it runs down in there, all down in the bottom of there. It's gonna get messy, so put your paper towel down. Put your pipe on there. Give them a good twist. There's the end of it. Put your weight in there. Then you put the top cap on. The noodle will slide right on over the cap. I mean, you ain't got to worry about that. You can build your pipes and then put your noodles on afterwards. So it's fine. Put the glue on there. Cap on there. A little spin. I got my paper towel laying here to wipe this glue because don't go everywhere. If you can hear that weight. When you set it, make sure it's up here. Just lay it in the water, or just pitch it. When the fish hits it, you're gonna stand it straight up. It'll be just like this. And you can grab it, pull him up. That's what it looks like. You can put your noodle on there. Slide it down like that. There it is, unbuilt. All I gotta do is put my line and hooks on there. I'm gonna make them varying depths from probably 3 or 4 foot, probably about 8 foot. I ain't fishing very deep. I don't want to get hung up on the bottom because you get hung up with that braided line, you ain't gonna pull it loose. You probably going to cut it or whatever it hung on. You're gonna have to pull it up. So you don't want it dragging the bottom. You want to keep it above the bottom. But the noodles will slide like this. I'm gonna put a little glue at the bottom of mine. I want them to stay down like this. I don't want it to move. And we got some reflective tape. I'm gonna wrap the top of it in reflective tape. So when it's standing up, you hit it with a spotlight. She'll glow. You can see it a long ways if you've got a fish on it. But that's what they look like. 24-inch PVC, 15-inch on your noodle. 1/4-inch eye bolt, nut washer, 2 cap, piece of weight inside it. They real simple. We'll see y'all on the water. They'll be fishing next time you see them. We'll see y'all on the water.